Hi, and welcome to my guide of Heroes Quest. The quest requirements are Shield of Arrav, Merlin's Crystal, Lost City, and Dragon Slayer. You'll also need to have at least 55 quest points before you can start this one. For the skill requirements are 25 herblord, 50 mining, and then 53 fishing and cooking. All 4 of them are boostable. For the required items is any kind of pickaxe that you can use, an unfinished harralander potion, a regular fishing rod and some fishing bait, or you could also bring some coins to buy them during the quest. Now I suggest to also bring along 2 of any kind of logs that you can light with a tinderbox. Next, if you want to complete a wilderness hard diary task during the quest, you'll also need to have a knife to cut some web and then also some food to pass aggressive monsters and possibly other players. If you don't want to fish lava eels in the wilderness, you will need to have a anti-dragonfire shield and then also either 70 agility or a dusty key. Next, you will also need to have a partner of the opposite thieving clan from the Shield of Arrav quest. If you've forgotten which thieving clan you were in, just go to your quest log of Shield of Arrav, go all the way to the top, and then you will either read that Charlie the Tramp in Varrock has given you the location of the Black Arms gang. That will mean that your account has joined the Black Arm gang. If it says that Barak in Varrock has given you the location of the Phoenix gang, that means you are in the Phoenix gang. Now your partner for this quest can already have completed this quest and is still able to help you. If you do not know anyone who can help you, or you don't have an alternative account, you can simply join the clan chat of OSRS SOA, Shield of Arrav, and then ask around in this clan chat for other players that are looking for partners during the Heroes quests, like this guy over here right now. Now, if you are in the Black Arms gang, you will need to have a black full helm, plate body and plate legs. If you are in the Phoenix gang, you will need to have a bow and some arrows to kill a combat 26. You could also try a magic attack method, but I'm not completely sure if that will work, but using a bow and arrow will definitely work. Next, you should also need to have some food, armor and weapon to kill a combat 111 and also pass aggressive monsters of combat 57 and 61 in multi-combat area. Next, I'm also going to bring 3 stamina potions and some weight reducing armor. Next, for the teleports, you will need to have 1 teleportation method to Entrana. I'm going to bring along a fally teleport, 1 teleportation method to the Taverly dungeon, or any bank to prepare to go in the lava maze. So I suggest either Falador or Ardoin. Then 2 teleportation methods to Varrock, 1 to Brimhaven. My Brimhaven method will be 1 Ardoin teleport and 30 GP. And then also 1 teleportation method to the Heroes Guild to complete our quest. I will be using a game necklace. Where to start this quest is at the entrance of the Heroes Guild just south of Berthope. You will find Ashetis, talk to her. Select the first option that you are a hero. And then select the 4th option that you will get all those things. Alright, this NPC has given you a task to give her 3 items before you can join the Heroes Guild. It doesn't matter which order you're going to get these items, but I'm going to start with the Fire Feather. If you already have the Ice Gloves, you can simply go to the mysterious ruins of the Law Altar on Entrana and then kill the Firebird and you already have the feather. If you don't have the Ice Gloves, you will need to bring the following items. You will need to have some food, armor and weapon to kill the combat 111 in a multi-combat zone with also 6 aggressive ice warriors of combat 57. To get there, we will also need to have some stamina potions, and after that part is completed, 1 teleportation method to Entrana. I'm going to bring Falador teleport, and then lastly is any kind of pickaxe. When you have all these items, let's go to the White Wolf Mountain. I'm going to run all the way south to Taverly, and then I'm just going to walk west so I can climb up the mountain. Alright, here on the foot of the mountain, I'm going to take the outer layer of the mountain. I'm just going to take this path, the green one. I'm not going to pass any ice wolves. Just keep following the outer routes, just keep following the trees and the path until we see a dungeon sign and a trapdoor. Just keep going west until we're able to go onto the icy area once again. There we'll also find another trapdoor. Go a little bit south onto that icy area. And there a little bit east we should find, next to a dead tree, some rock slide which we can investigate. Don't investigate it, just right click and mine it. This will require 50 mining and we will be able to get across this rock slide. A couple of steps east we should find 3 ladders. Let's use the most southern ladder. Then let's go a little bit west and we'll see that the path splits to south and north. Let's take the southern one and follow this path. Around the corner we will find another ladder which we can climb up. Climb up this ladder. Now here you'll find 3 more ladders. Let's climb down the most eastern one, just a couple of squares north, and then simply run north. Just keep following this path north until we can reach our next ladder, which is at the end of this path. Alright, when you finally made it to the end, let's climb up this ladder. 2 squares north, climb down the other ladder. And let's now follow this path a little bit north. And we will now be in a multi-combat area zone filled with ice warriors and 1 ice queen. Let's attack the ice queen. Maybe use protect from melee. Let's attack the ice queen. And to avoid the aggressive ice warriors, you could run a little bit north and then the ice warriors will be out of attacking range. Then you can simply kill the ice queen 1v1. Alright, once you've killed the ice queen, she will drop some ice gloves. Let's pick these up. And we will now need to go to Entrana. So teleport to a bank so you can deposit all of your weapons and armor. I'm going to teleport myself to Falador and then I'm going to the Falador Eastern Bank. For this part, I'm pretty much going to bank everything in my inventory and armory. What I'm surely going to need to bring along is at least some coins to buy my fishing rod and the fishing bait, a couple of stamina potions like always, a teleportation method to Falador or either a bank to prepare to go to the lava maze. I'm going to use a Ardoin teleport, and then also, of course, your ice gloves. Right now we are going to kill a level 2 on Entrana, so if you have some kind of restrictions on your account, be sure that you take some measurements. And aside from that, let's also bring our enchanted jewelry and maybe some weight reducing armor, and let's go to Entrana. Alright, when we have arrived on Antrona, let's go to the northeastern side of the island, where we will find the mysterious ruins to go to the Law Altar. Next to those mysterious ruins, we should find a level 2 Antrona firebird. We will need to kill that bird. Alright, for me it was a little bit west of the mysterious ruins. Let's kill it. Once you've killed the bird, be sure that you equip your ice gloves and then pick the fire feather. And it is one of the 3 items gathered. Next, let's go back to the ship or the boat, and we will now need to go to Port Sarim. Back in Port Sarim, let's go west, and we will now need to go to the fishing shop. So just north of the food shop, just go to the fishing shop, and we will need to talk to the shop owner Gerant. Let's talk to him. Select the third option. Is there any way to find out how to catch lava eel? And he will give you some blemish snail slime. Next, if you don't have your regular fishing rod and some fishing bait, let's trade Gerant. Buy 1 fishing rod and then also a couple of bait. And the next thing we're going to do is to fish and cook some lava eels. There are 2 options from this point onward. You can either fish them in a Taverly dungeon, just south of the Blue Dragons, or in the lava maze in level 45 wilderness. But I suggest only to fish them in the lava maze to complete your hard achievement diary task. I will also suggest you to bring your logs and a tinderbox so you can cook the lava eels while you're fishing them, so you can know when you can stop fishing. So if you're going to fish them in the lava maze, teleport to any kind of bank that you desire and then make yourself to the lava maze. I suggest teleporting yourself to Ardoin and then just simply pull the lever to go to the desert keep, and from there you will need to go all the way to the lava maze. You could also go to any kind of ancient obelisk and then go to the level 44 portal. From there you will need to run southeast and then enter the lava maze, cut some webs and then follow the path until you find your 1 fishing sign in this maze. It is very hard to find where that fishing spot is, but try to find a fishing spot and then you will be able to complete your hard achievement diary task. But before you are able to fish them, be sure that you have your unfinished harralander potion and then use the blemish snail slime on the potion. You will now have blemish oil. Let's get our regular fishing rod and use this on the blemish oil. You will now have a oily fishing rod. You will need to have this fishing rod to be able to fish these lava eels. You don't really need your empty vials and your sample bottles anymore, you may simply drop them. You can also bank your fire feather so you will not lose them during the quest, same as for your ice gloves. I was about to fish them in the lava maze, but I think that most people will be going to fish them in a Taverly dungeon, so I changed my mind and I'm going to fish them there as well. Therefore, you will need to have a anti-dragonfire shield and then either 70 agility or a dusty key. If you have neither, you will also need to kill a combat 47 jailer in the Black Knight's hideout. And beside from that, I think we should also bring along 2 teleportation methods to Varrock and then also 1 teleportation method to Brimhaven. I will be using a Ardoin teleport and then I'm going to pay 30 GP to travel with the boat to Brimhaven. But since we're already preparing for the third and final item, so you could also already bring along your full black armor if you are in the Black Arms gang, and if you are in the Phoenix gang, just bring your bow and your arrows. If you're going to use magic, please let me know in the comment section below how it worked out. I'd like to know if magic would work on grip or not. And some stamina potions. And then lastly, what we will also need is maybe some logs and a tinderbox, so we can already cook our lava eels while we are fishing them. Besides from all of this stuff, let's maybe also bring along our teleportation methods back to the Heroes Guild so we can complete our quest. And besides from that, let's maybe also bring some food to pause all these aggressive monsters in a Taverly dungeon. And let's go towards this dungeon. It is just located west of Falador. Alright, when you've arrived here in the Taverly dungeon, if you have 70 or higher agility, you can simply use the obstacle pipe. Then simply follow the path south and you will already see the fishing spot signs at the baby blue dragons. Just simply fish and cook some lava eels until you successfully cooked one, and then you can continue on to the next part. I don't have the agility level, so I will have to run all the way around. For this part, you will need to have your dusty key. If you don't have a dusty key, be sure that you have brought a weapon to kill a combat 47. To receive that dusty key for yourself. Just like always in this dungeon, just go all the way to the eastern wall and then just simply follow the dungeon south until you see a bridge next to some chaos dwarfs and a poisonous scorpion. Now if you don't have your dusty key right now, you simply need to follow the dungeon south of the poisonous scorpions at the bridge going south, past the hill giants, and then also enter the Black Knight's hideout. Go to the far east and you should find a jail in there. Kill the jailer to receive a key, then enter the southern prison, free the prisoner and he will give you a dusty key. Once you have your dusty key, let's go back to the bridge crossing the lava and let's go north. Well, technically it's magma because it hasn't surfaced, so cross the second bridge crossing the magma, then just keep going north, passing the lesser demons, and then use your dusty key on the gate and then go west. Be sure to have equipped your anti-dragonfire shield, pass all these blue dragons, keep going south until you also are at the baby blue dragons at the fishing spot signs. Let's try to find a fishing spot which we can bait and fish some raw lava eels. I might as well just fish 2 of them. Alright, I fished 2 of them. Let's burn one of our logs so we can cook our lava eels to know if we are still need to fish some more. And I've already successfully cooked one. This is the second item. Let's now retrieve our third one. Let's teleport to Varrock and go to our thieving gang from the Shield of Arrav quest. So just go south, the southern part of Varrock. If you are with the Black Arms gang, it is simply the most southwestern building. If you are with the Phoenix gang, it is the building next to the cooking range sign with the dungeon sign in it, just west of the prayer sign. But the first part is pretty much the same as for both players. I will also be using my main account, which is in the Phoenix gang, and I'm going to record on that account what to do with the Phoenix gang. But first, it will be the Black Arms gang. But if you are with the Phoenix gang, you could also just simply do this part, because the first one is pretty much the same. Just go to your leader. If you are with the Black Arms gang, it will be Katrina. If you are with the Phoenix, it will be Straven. Just talk to one of these two. And then with Katrina, you will need to select the second option. How do I get a rank of Master Thief? As for Straven, I think you will need to say something about how to get the Master Thieving armband. Alright, now when you and your partner both have in your quest log that you will need to have a Pete's candlestick to get the Master Thief's armband, let's go to Brimhaven. I accidentally only had one water rune in my inventory, so I will have to go through Catherby, and I'm going to take the boat there to travel with the trader crew members to Brimhaven. You don't need to deposit or grab anything from your bank. I'm just going to need to have some more coins so I can pay fare. And let's go to Brimhaven. Now, when you are here in Brimhaven, you and your partner, first part, what I'm going to show you is the Black Arms gang. Now, the Phoenix gang member will need to have to wait here in Brimhaven for you to have completed this part. So first, for the Black Arms gang, we will need to go to the most eastern building of Brimhaven, south of the Brimhaven Agility course. Enter this building, and inside here, try to open this door, and Gruber will talk to you. If it won't work the first time, just try again. Select the option 4-leaved clover, and then open the door. Next, we will need to talk to either Trobert or Gruber, doesn't matter which one. Select the first option, that you are in search of Pete's candlesticks. Select the first option, that you volunteer for this mission, and you'll get your ID papers. Let's exit this room, and let's now follow the path west. We will need to go west of the Tribal Totem quest sign to the mansion next to the quest sign of Tribal Totem. Here, be sure that you have equipped all 3 of your black armor pieces and open the door. Guard will try to stop you, but since you have your ID papers, you are able to go through the door if you open it once again. Once you are inside, we should try to find an NPC of level 22 called Grip. Right click on him and talk to. Select the second option, so what do my duties involve? And then select the third option, anything I can do now. And then he will give you a miscellaneous key. Go back outside and give this key to your Phoenix gang partner. The next part will be for the Phoenix gang member. Now, I don't have an account which has not completed the quest Heroes quest and is also a member, but I'm just going to show you that it doesn't matter if your partner has completed or not completed Heroes quest. You just need to have a partner of the opposite thieving gang. So first, if your partner is an Iron Man, you simply need to use your key on your partner and then just say yes to drop it. Then your friend the Iron Man will be able to see this miscellaneous key on the ground, and he's also be able to pick it up. If both of you are not Iron Man, you can simply trade it over. Next, Phoenix gang partner, once you have your key, let's go east And we will now need to enter the building with the food sign and also with the tribal totem quest sign. Inside we will find a lot of pirates, but one of them in blue trousers is Alphonse the Waiter. Talk to him. And then one of the other options, which I will not be able to show you because I've already completed the quest, will be able to give you access to the kitchen. Once you are able, let's go a little bit west and open the door north. And here we will need to talk to Charlie the cook. Let's talk to him. Select the second option that you're a fellow member of the Phoenix gang. Select the second option that you want to steal Pete's candlesticks. Skip through the dialogue and he will say that there is a secret wall next to the stove. So if you would turn your camera west, in the most southwestern corner you will find a wall which you can push. But in this little yard you will find 3 guard dogs of level 44. We will simply need to cross the yard to the western building and open that door. So push the wall, go to the other building, enter it, close the door, and then just open the northern door. And you will see that the door is locked. Use your miscellaneous key on it and you will be able to enter. Next, let's take 1 square northwest. So we are standing next to that cross signed. Let's also equip our bow and arrows and let's now wait for our Black Arms Gang partner. So for the next part of the Black Arms Gang, let's go through the door and go north. We will now need to enter the northeastern room, enter it and turn our camera south, and in here we'll find a cupboard on the southern wall. If you open it, Grip of level 22 will walk inside of the room, and because you don't want to get kicked out of the Black Arms Gang, your partner of the Phoenix Gang will need to kill Grip once he's in this room through the window with a bow and arrow. So let's open the cupboard. Select the first option that he won't notice. Let's have a quick look. Then your Phoenix Gang member will need to... Okay, don't really know what the problem is, but I would guess that Grip will need to be standing in front of the window. So be sure that all these stupid guards are not in the way of Grip. Maybe attack one of them so he can't be standing in the way. Okay, let's try again. Alright, now when he's in front of the window, let's attack Grip. And yes, he will need to be standing in front of the window before you're able to attack him. Alright, now that your Phoenix Gang friend has killed Grip, let's grab Grip's keyring. Let's turn our camera back north and now we will need to enter the most western room. Now your Phoenix Gang friend can simply exit and go to the entrance of the mansion. Just go back to the kitchen. Your job is done. Just go back to the entrance of the mansion and wait for your Black Arms Gang's friend. Here on the Black Arms Gang, let's open the door and go next to the staircase. There we'll find a room. Let's open the door, but it will be locked, so let's use Grip's keyring on the door to be able to enter, and then just search around. Search every chest, and you'll find Pete's candlesticks. Next, let's go back outside and give one of these candlesticks to your Phoenix Gang member friend. So simply use it or trade it on your friend. Say yes to give it. Now this was not the final item. Next we will need to teleport ourselves to Varak. I'm going to first go to the bank and I'm going to grab my fire feather and then also a teleportation method to Berthope so we can complete our quest. So here's my fire feather, I got my Berthope teleport. Aside from that, let's claim our reward. So either go back to Katrina or Straven, trade in the candlestick, and you will be given the Master Thieves armband. Alright, let's talk to Katrina or Straven. Say that you have the candlestick. You'll be given the armband. Let's go back to the Heroes Guild to complete our quest. Alright, back at the entrance of the Heroes Guild, let's talk to the female warrior in front of the guild. Say that you have all the required items, and congratulations, you've completed Heroes Quest. You are rewarded with 1 quest point, access to the Heroes Guild, and a total of 30,000 experience spread over 12 skills. Alright, if you would now enter the Heroes Guild, let's go through the shops or something. First, in the backyard, there's just 4 evergreens if you want a bucket of sap. If you climb up the ladder, we should find an altar and helmets, which we can trade. And we can buy here our dragon maces and dragon battle axe. There are also 3 ladders here on the 2nd floor to go to the 3rd floor, but there's nothing to see there. And there's also on the main floor 1 ladder where we can climb down. Here are some giant bats and a shortcut sign. You can only go through this shortcut sign if you completed the Falador medium or hard tasks, I think. And then also, here you'll find inside of the cage 1 blue dragon. If you follow this dungeon, we should also find a couple of mithril and element ores, a couple of coal rocks. And if you continue through this dungeon, we should also find some more coal rocks, and all the way south, the most southern rocks are runite ores. Next, for the final thing here in the Heroes Guild is just a little bit west of those runite rocks. At the shortcut sign we should find the Fountain of Heroes. If you would use a Ring of Wealth or Amulet of Glory on this fountain, it will charge it with 4 charges. This was my guide how to complete the Heroes quest. Hopefully it helped. Subscribe, rate and comment. Okay, thanks, bye.